morning everyone, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please smash that like button, please do subscribe. It's Saturday morning, good morning. Hope everybody had a great Friday evening. Very hot in this flat, it's really badly hot, sweating like a pig. Outside it's cooler. There's no sun shining this morning, but I feel really hot inside this flat. It's hard to sleep in. So let's take a look outside on a Saturday morning, and it's 7:52. The heat inside the flat is unbearable. It's really hot. I don't know what I've done with my see how my petunias are doing. Fine. It's cooler out here. Let's go back inside. Stop it, Max. Max. Max, come on. It's a good boy. Sit down. Sit. So that's what it's like outside. Now I'm going to go through what happened yesterday. I don't like being toyed and played about with, but I don't know what's going on. I just ride with it, if you know what I mean. I just take each day as it comes, each second, each minute, each half hour, each hour, each day as it comes. Max, sit. So yesterday was like a mixed bag. You just didn't know what you was going to get. You didn't. So I got up in the morning, and it's usually between 7 and 8 a.m. and I needed to go out and get my top-ups for my gas and electric, which I've got to put on the meter later on. And basically my shopping experience was cut short. The day was miserable. It was raining yesterday. It was coming down with rain. So you know what I mean. Everything gets wet. I would have gone into the cathedral. I would have gone around maybe in the cathedral gardens and taken a few photographs. But it was wet and it was dreary. So I didn't feel like it. I also didn't think I was going to pick up this pet bed. And I didn't want to carry that around the cathedral because the lady in the Hospices of Hope gave me a black plastic bag to put this in, so it looked like I was a bin man carrying a rubbish. You know, I didn't want to go to the cathedral like that, so I had to go really straight back home because I had a bin bag in my hand. So I said I went into the Hospices of Hope. I got some really nice clothing. I am a female. And I came back home, and I was out a shorter amount of time than I thought I was going to be, which was good in a way because it started to get busy with a load of workmen and stuff about. So I was glad when I got home when I did. So let's just put the kettle on for my coffee. You sit down. He wants to sit on the lap. So when I came home, I put my bits away. I fed dog and cats again because they get fed 3 times a day. And I had my tuna sandwich, and then I just I got ready to take Max out for a walk at 2. I took Max out at a walk for two, and it had been quiet most of the day. You know, reasonably quiet. Nothing to complain about. It was just a normal day. Kids had been at school, for parents that have got kids. I'd been indoors. I'd had no trouble at all. The guy upstairs was out. Went onto the field, not the field, I just walked around the block yesterday, and it was quiet. Nothing happened. It was a nice decent walk. When he gets up upstairs and his kids are up there, it's usually awful. So he came home yesterday afternoon quite early, like 3:30, 4, and I could hear his kids like thumping on the ceiling. And you know, that's normal. I mean, I'm not complaining or anything like that. They're autistic children, and loud noises upset them. Because my ex-husband used to work with autistic children, and some of them used to scratch and bite. That's what they are. They're special needs kids, and they, you know what I mean. And autistic children scream. They scream when they hear a loud noise. They do. I've heard it and I've seen it myself. I've watched programs on autism, and it is really hard for the parent to control one autistic child. If you've got 3 or 4, it must be horrendous. So you've got this guy upstairs, right, that is trying to keep his kids under control because they've got autism. And, you know, so people think it's funny to beep horns, loud horns. So we had that yesterday, about beeping horns, yelling out of car windows, but he wasn't in when that happened. That was happening to me. I was hearing it because when one of my sons came down to take me out, he beeped his car horn, and that's to say, like, bye. So I put up with this noise, right, it was quite loud, and I put me Netflix on. I told you I put Good Girls on. They've got some great series on Netflix. So I was watching that, and I just ignoring what noise was going on. Ignoring it, as you do. Just ignoring it. I'd been getting Facebook messages off of foreign men. I told you, foreign men. Oh, I want to get to know you. I said, I don't know who you are. And I said, I'm not looking for a relationship. Why? Because they're miles away, Mauritius, Morocco. How do I not know they're just not trying to find a woman to get a passport to come over to this country? So 4 or 5 different ones. Hello, I want to get to know you. I said no. Then another one, about 5 of them. So in the end, I just blocked them. It was annoying me. 5 or 6 foreign guys on Facebook Messenger. Hello, how are you? I want to know how you are. I said, why? Why do you want to know how I am? Are you trying to do something nasty? So that was going on throughout the day before his kids came in. And then it started happening when him and his kids were upstairs. Hello, how are you? I need to know how you are. Are you well? Which is suspicious. So I just carried on with it. I mean, it's hot. It's like a fucking sauna in these flats. No wonder the kids are fucking up and down like yo-yos. I would bet there's no garden and just a small balcony. And if you've got 5 kids in a flat, 4 or 5 kids, it must be awful. It must be really sweaty and hot and awful. there's no air conditioning. I put 3 or 4 fans on myself and I'm boiling and feel like I'm in a sauna. So how do kids feel? So Max, is pestering the cat, sorry. So I take Max out for a walk at between 7 and 8 in the evening. And I hadn't heard from Sean for over two days. And just before I'm due to take Max out for a walk, I get a text message. And it's on my phone over here, and I'll tell you the time. I mean, I don't know what's going on at all. I don't know if it's real or that this is all being made up. 6:56 p.m. I was getting ready to take Max out for a walk. Hi, hun. Kiss, kiss. I went, hiya. And then he went, you on Facebook? I mean, this is how I get spoken to. You on Facebook? Kiss, kiss, kiss. Where are you? Kiss, kiss, kiss. And I said, I'm out, I'm out gonna walk my dog. So when you're trying to start a relationship or you want to get to know somebody, you try and trust them, right? So you just have conversations, normal conversations. So I went outside with Max and the sky was dark. It was dark, it was horrible. And it had been raining on and off all day. And I was tired. I'd had a load of noise. But I wasn't cross, I was just tired. So I walked up the road and it was really quiet. And there was no one on the field whatsoever. No one. Completely bare. And I managed to walk around the field. It was a bit ropey on my feet. Almost fell on my face. I tripped over. So I walked all around the field by myself. And I came back. And on and off there was like thumping upstairs, but there'd been loud music, so there must have been an event at the Rochester Castle and the gardens, because there was loud music playing. It wasn't particularly good. I wouldn't say it was anyone famous, but it was really like loud. So me, myself, nobody else on that field, and this blaring out music, so they were all going to this castle event. So that's why everything was empty and not as busy as it usually is. So I came back home and it had played up with my tooth. My tooth was playing up with my tooth. I don't want to fucking go to the dentist. Someone want me to go to the dentist again. So I just bore with it. And my tooth was playing up on and off. And you start that off, it'll have to be pulled out. Simple. I'm sick and tired of having my fucking teeth pulled out. It feels like torture. But, triggering the pain in another tooth. So I came back into the flat. I just carried on what I was doing. Putting Netflix on, listening to a bit of music. Not loud, low. And Sean FaceTimed me on Facebook for about 1 minute 30 seconds. He went, hiya, I saw it was Sean. He said I had an accident with the car. So he had an accident in his car. He said he started to tell me what happened, like he had an accident in his car. And then the screen was going all fuzzy. It was going all fuzzy because he holds his phone. When he's FaceTiming me, he holds his phone. I put mine still on the table. So his phone, the screen's going all fuzzy. and I can't see him properly. And he said, "Oh, I've got a phone call," he said. "I've got a phone call." He said he had a phone call. And he said, it's my daughter," he said. I think it's my daughter. She's probably asking for money. And really, 1 minute 30 seconds, and then he ended the phone call, ended the FaceTime call. So apparently someone went into the back of his car. A truck or something went into the back of his car, he said. So I thought, decency, because obviously I was worried about him. Common decency just reminds me so much of my ex at the other block of flats, because he told lies. He lied. The ex that I had at the other block of the flats was just a blatant liar. He just lied and lied and lied. If his underpants were red, he'd tell you they were green. He just lied about everything. So I don't know if this bloke is telling me the truth. That a truck bashed into the back of his car or not. Because my ex at my other block of flats just lied all the time. Everything was a lie. Everything that came out of his mouth was a lie. And even if you proved it was a lie, he still would maintain it was the truth. It was a nutter. So I put the call down, and then, fucking hell, that music, I don't know if someone had a party down the street last night, it was pounding all down this street. Bear in mind, there's mothers with babies, there's families with kids trying to get them to bed, and this music is pounding down the street. Later than 12 midnight, it went on past 12 midnight. Me, I just blocked it out. I don't take any notice of it. I could hear it. And who wants to shut their fucking windows when it's hot? So everybody's got their windows open, and this music is... Not everybody's got the same taste in music. I mean, say I listen to classical music and I put it on full blast with 4 surround speakers, right? Not all the neighbours want to hear my fucking classical music, do they? It wasn't particularly good music, it was annoying. You know, repetitive boing, bong, 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 getting louder. In this heat. So people were yelling outside. I've never heard anything like it. Not since I first moved into the flat in 2000, when they was all on their balconies, woo, 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 and screaming. So what the fuck that was, I don't know. I just shut my door, I put my telly on, and I just went to bed. And Sean texted me, "11:25, hi, you awake?" 11:25 p.m. when all that racket was going on outside. I briefly opened my balcony door to put my bathroom mat on the balcony because it was wet when I had a shower. And woo, 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 they were going outside. And I just shut the balcony door and ignored it. I don't go out at night. I'm a middle-aged woman. I don't go out at night. There's over 55 flats being built up there. Can you imagine the elderly? I mean, there's a lady downstairs, right? She's disabled. She's got a bad leg. What this country is coming to is shite. Absolute shite. I didn't get cross. I wasn't upset. I just went to bed. And even if you can't sleep, your body needs rest. So just rest. A nice cup of hot drink, just lie down and rest. Because if you don't have sleep, your body will pack in. It packs in. It won't work. Now my mother Jennifer has been ringing the phone whilst Sean's been FaceTiming and all that noise was going on, and she usually says, I'll see you next week. So what did she say last night? While all that noise was going down in Rochester, because my mum lives in a nice little flat in Chatham for the elderly. My mum Jennifer does. She lives in a flat for the over 55. She's 78. Max!
Welcome to your EE voicemail. You have 1 new message and 10 saved messages. First new message. Received yesterday at 8:56 p.m.
Good evening, Janessa. I'm sorry to phone you late this evening, but I went to sleep very early and I thought, as soon as I woke up, I thought about you, Janessa, just to give you a telephone call to let you know that I'm okay. I just fell asleep earlier on and I've only just woken up. So good night and God bless, and I'll telephone you tomorrow. Bye for now, Janessa.
So again, she's telling me to not worry about her. She's all right. But they weren't having loud music at Chatham at Durrell Gardens. This was happening in Corey's Road, Rochester, where I live. A load of noise, banging music, and it actually got worse when my mum rang about 9 o'clock. It got worse. I felt sorry for people trying to go to bed. I felt sorry for kids and parents trying to get their kids to bed. I mean, I'm a veteran of all this incessant noise, trying to upset people and thinking it's going to make them ill. I mean, I've been through it from 2020 to 2023. Builder's noise, dirty workmen staring at you through the windows. Builder's noise and dust smell. You know? Yeah, I've got a exposed root in my tooth, which the dentist is not doing anything about because I can't afford private dentistry. I'm sure there's other people with toothache down the street, and anyone knows when you've got a problem with your teeth what noise does to it. Makes you feel bloody awful, don't it? But I don't get cross, and I don't want people's sympathy. I just went to bed because I just don't give a fuck anymore. See you later.